You've mentioned the name a couple of times, and you can make the choice if you want to authenticate this or not. I will lead you into it. You take over. Was there a specific phone call coming in from Manitoban legendary coach Barry Trotz, who phoned a hotel room once upon a time with the Nashville Predators, and a certain somebody answered that phone?
How did you guys hear this?
Can't
That
confirm
is
my sources.
hilarious. How do you know? Travi got this one or what?
I can't confirm my sources, but I reached around. Don't worry.
So no, that's hilarious. So here's the scenario. So we're playing in Detroit that night, and it was a weird thing. So we had a makeup game because we played that game where, remember, Yuri Fisher had a heart attack.
Oh my God! Yeah, who can forget
Yeah,
that?
that was crazy.
Jeez.
Anyway, so we had to make up the rest of that game. So we're gonna play two games, and it was, I don't know, it was 1-0 or something like that. I think we were winning something like that, or it was 1-1. I can't remember exactly. So this was whatever, way later in the season. So we win the rest of that first game. We won the second game, and then so we're flying to Minnesota. So we get to Minnesota, we land, we're getting in, we're like, oh, we're going out, boys, we're going out. So we're like, whatever, St. Paul, it's not open late, it was nothing. So we're trying to hurry. So it's literally 20 guys going in the room, door slamming. Some guy comes out of the room and he goes, hey, keep it down. Scott Hartnell goes, you think it's loud now? Wait till 2 a.m. so anyway, we're done. We go to the bar, we go to the pub, come back to the room. We had a couple joining rooms or whatever, and we're having beers and stuff like that, and it was loud. And so I get a phone call. Darcy Hordichuk just left the room, and I get a call to the room, and he goes, hey, is there any Nashville Predators there? I said, nope. I said, only 50 goal scorers in this room. And he goes, who is this? I said, it's Ricky Ricardo. And then hung up the phone. So literally 5 minutes later, boom, big knock on the door. It's Barry Trotz. And I open the door. I'm like, a Trotzy. And he goes, everybody get the out of here. Go back to your rooms or whatever. And I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, we got to wrap it up, guys. So, yeah, it was a fun night, but it ended, and we got smoked, too, against Mini 5-1. So 2 nights later.
I appreciate you channeling your inner Jim Carrey on that one.
Yeah, no, it was that's another memory that sticks out, because that was a funny one, and I put $200 and I've just put RR on the board. I got the trainer to do it so nobody know who is Ricky Ricardo, because Barry Trotz, he said, who the Ricky Ricardo? No one told him. I told him. I see him on the plane now, and he still brings that up.
Oh,
You get a fine in court for that or no?
No
fine,
I
no credit?
Paid up front,
I paid the money.
$200.
I paid the money we lost, but I still paid the money.
Mason,
I took the fall for the boys.
is there an outrageous court story or a fine or a credit that you got that comes to mind that sticks out in your entire playing career?
No, I think we did that probably more in the minors. I got another good one that it's not a fine, but we got caught doing something in Milwaukee. It was all-star break, and a lot of the team went on vacation or did whatever, and then me and my 2 best friends stayed back, and we're just like, I want to stay here and just we had a Sunday night karaoke place we'd always go to and just have fun here. And we went to the rink every day. We used to play a lot of pong. So we go in there, play ping pong, do our tournaments. And so one time after the bar, we came back, and my buddy, he goes to the security guard. He goes, hey, I forgot my wallet. He goes, can you let me in and get my wallet? Well, he runs around to the front doors, and he lets us all in the room. So we're in there, we're like drinking beers, playing pong, and doing all this stuff. And the security guard comes back, and he's like, hey guys, he's like, I got to kick you out. He goes, sorry about that. He goes, if you had told me you're going to come in, he goes, I probably would let you, but there's security cams and all this kind of stuff. So you gotta go. So we got the weekend is over. My friend who got called in, he's the one who went to the security. He got called in the office, and he got major shit. And he didn't rat me out or rat my other buddy out. But so I went in there. I said, hey, I just want you to know I was in there too. I just don't want him to take the fall for it completely. And he goes, well, you guys are in shit. So we had to pay like big fine to the team and all that stuff. Nashville ended up calling and getting involved, and but We had a great night. We had a great weekend.
Hey, more hockey content. It's might be old, it might be new, it might be a full episode, it might be a half episode, but you can click these boxes because who doesn't like clicking boxes?